So thanks, Hannah, for speaking with me. I know it's been really hard with the coronavirus going on. It's hard for most people to deal with how to handle it, but I know that you're a senior in high school and it's changed a lot of things in your life. How has the coronavirus pandemic kind of affected you in your life as a high school senior?
Well, it's canceled pretty much everything right now. It's canceled prom, senior banquet, um, everything that like most seniors look forward to. Our senior trip was already canceled, but we were a few friends of mine and I were gonna do like our own senior trip, and that's probably going to be canceled now because of this. Our graduation right now is to be announced because they said that they're going to try and do it whenever it gets safe, but they don't know when that is. So it could be whenever we're in college. It could be, we don't really know when it could be.
You said your prom was also canceled as well?
Yeah, our prom's canceled. All sports are canceled. Like my senior year of soccer is gone. So everything's been canceled, especially with the stay-at-home order. Like we can't go and see our friends, so we're stuck at home without seeing our friends and without everything that like seniors look forward to.
Do you and your friends kind of feel like you've been handling this okay, or do you think you've been having a lot more harder time?
Well, really, there's only one of my friends that is fully staying at home right now, and I think we're both going through the same thing. The other two of my friends, they have jobs, so they have a schedule that they are on right now with their jobs, and they're just working.
Oh, wow.
But my friend that stays at home, like me, she's struggling, I know, and we're both trying to find structure that, since school's been canceled, we're missing.
Well, speaking of structure, I know a lot of times, well, now more than ever, everybody's trying to find their new routine. Have you been able to find that new routine and kind of stick to it?
Well, I actually saw an Instagram post that was like my quarantine routine, and I made my own, and I decided to try and follow it. And I kind of have been, and then I kind of strayed from it, and then I kind of have been. It's hard to stick to that whenever you're, like, right now my parents are working around the house, so I'm helping them, so my routine isn't really there, but I'm still getting up and doing the baseline of it, but I'm not doing everything that's on the list.
What's been the hardest part of the coronavirus pandemic for you, would you say?
It hit me probably earlier than everyone else right now, that it's going to get bad, and it's going to get bad quick. And we're seeing that now in the news in the U.S. And really, what's frustrating me the most, and like that's the hardest for me, is seeing that my classmates are still out and they're still going to see their boyfriend or their girlfriend. They're still going to like Farmville, which is 30 minutes away from us, and they have 3 cases right now. And for them to be out and about, it's just like, it's dumb to me, because you're not staying at home, you're not listening to what the news is, and that's probably the hardest, is seeing that these people are still out and about. And I'm struggling right now because I'm missing my friends and my boyfriend and, their families. It's hard for me to see that they're out and about when I'm stuck at home. But I know what I'm doing is right. It's still see that with them.
I know, obviously, you stop going to school, but I know teachers and, classmates are keeping in contact to kind of like finish up schoolwork and stuff like that. Have you been continuing that and communicating, and kind of how have you been communicating with your teachers and classmates?
Well, pretty much Randolph Henry, my high school, I don't have any classes there anymore, because the only class that I was really taking there was a teacher's aide. And so I don't really have to stay in contact them. But with my dual enrollment at the governor's school, I have Zoom meetings with my teachers. Everything's online. So we're constantly staying in contact. They're always emailing us, asking us how we're doing. And the teachers are really like reaching out, and they're really understanding, especially with the Wi-Fi situation, because we are such a remote area where a lot of people do not have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And they're super understanding. Like, they're sending out, I feel like every single week, they're sending out updated list of where Wi-Fi hotspots are for each 7 counties. I mean, it's just amazing to see what these teachers are doing, and they're able to transition from seeing us every day to going online and making everything easier for us.
Oh, that's amazing. So is there anything that you would say that you've learned going through a situation like this?
The main thing is you really have to pay attention to the news. Like, a year ago, I wasn't paying attention to the news. I didn't really think about it. And then it's probably around August, probably the very beginning of the school year, I was like, you know what? I'm about to turn 18. I can vote. The presidential elections are coming up. Let me go ahead and download like 3 apps, news apps, and get like 1 international and then 2 US ones, so I can just keep up with everything that's going on right now and have different sides of the story, because I know from all my classes and from experience and all that, the news cycles are biased at some points. And it's just, and I have these 3 apps, and they're still reporting the same headlines, but it's refreshing to see that you like to see the different I guess news cycles. But my main thing that I've learned is, like, even without structure, like with the lack of structure with school, you can still make your own structure. And you really, at this time, need the news.
Yeah. Does it make you nervous that with the cases are still escalating in the U.S.? Does it make you nervous at times? And do you feel like there's enough leadership going on?
I mean, with the governors doing stay-at-home orders, I mean, not every governor's done it, but with the governors doing stay-at-home orders, it's slowly reducing, but I feel like everybody needs to be doing stay-at-home orders. Like, not just the hot spots, not just the states that are having more than 100 cases. Like, everybody needs to be doing this, because the 2-week incubation period, you don't know if you have it until it's too late, and then you come in contact with like 30 people, and you don't know if they're going to get it or not. I mean, it's too late at that point, and really, everybody, it's scary seeing how fast this has spread. I mean, we just got our first case in Charlotte County, and it just got into Virginia maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's insane seeing how fast it spread, and it's definitely scary seeing how, I guess, little the like the younger people, like people my age, are taking it. Like, how little they're actually responding to, like with how my classmates are going around. But I mean, I'm not following the politics behind this. I'm not following the news behind it. I'm just looking at like the numbers and seeing where it's hitting majorly. But I do agree that everybody needs to be at home. It's the only way really that we can stop this until something better comes along with it.